Okay, welcome Vintage Gamers to Wednesday Night Vintage. We're gonna do another Legacy port. So I took Max Torsion. That's how I say it, yeah. Max Torsion's recent posting on Twitter, a Legacy Rug Stifle deck, Stiflenought. Stifle the Phyrexian Dreadnought trigger, dress down before Phyrexian Dreadnought, get that cheap 1 mana 12/12 Trampler. Also, same trick for Uro. Don't have to escape it. And we threw it into a already working shell. This is basically the Yuta Takahashi 4-color Walkers deck. I basically trimmed a little bit on the Walker end of things, but we are going to use Deathrite Shaman so that it's easier to cast things like Expressive Iteration, Oko, and Uro. Also, it's going to give us some more mana so that we can get the Dress Down Dreadnought going earlier. But the rest of this is like an already working shell. We're playing the 5 Strip Mine, 19 land mana base with the Underground Sea to fetch for Deathrite Shaman. And then we obviously have all the restricted cards that we can fit into our deck. No Gush. Neither Yuta nor the Rug list from Javier are playing Gushes, so I'm just going to trust them that that's correct. And we're going to play 2 Delve spells on top of our existing thing. I've obviously completely reconfigured the mana base because mana base. Completely reconfigured the sideboard because Legacy sideboards are very, very different from Vintage sideboards. Leyline is necessary. It's the single best anti-graveyard card. And then Tabernacle is necessary because you just need Leylines and Tabernacles to beat Bazaar. Bazaar is that good. So we have the 4 pieces of Artifact Hate, 7 pieces of Graveyard Hate, and 4 anti-blue cards with Pyroblast and Flusterstorms. One of the big things this deck is missing with the addition of Stifle, Dress Down, and a bunch of creatures is the fact that you don't get to fit a lot of counter magic in your deck. So post-board, we're going to try to beef up our counter magic suite against unfair combo decks. All right, let's do it. Exciting news, everyone. I have just launched a new Patreon. There, you can show support for my content, grab additional weekly metagame recommendations, and even submit a donation deck list. Donation deck lists are the most frequently asked question on my channel, and I feel I am now ready to support this new content. Please check out the rules for submissions on the Patreon link in the description, and thank you for your continued support of my channel. Let's battle. Seeing a cool error message, or warning message, I should say, here before we start our league. Note, league matches now pair instantly. There's no more league confirm pairing match button. MTGO just released this change with this new patch in their next attempt to combat win trading, specifically in standard and vintage queues. This is like a very commonly asked for software code change that I didn't expect them to make. So props to them for actually making a change to the code on how matches are paired. Hopefully this will make it so it's harder for win traders to pair their own accounts against each other. We'll see if that actually works. But this is a good step. Okay, welcome to the league. I was worried we weren't going to get some matches because the leagues are ending tomorrow, but we're good here. We got Burrow Run. We have a sick hand here. We've got the Lotus, Dreadnought, Stifle. We've got Merchant Scroll to help us find, I don't know, Ancestral Recall, Flusterstorm. Oh, we don't have a Flusterstorm in our main. That's probably bad deck building. What do we get? We get Dig, Ancestral, Stifle, Force. I mean, that's pretty good. Misstep. Okay. I think we might want 1 Fluster in the main. Anyways, let's battle. Burrow Run won an Eternal Weekend playing Bug, but has quite a range, so we'll see what they got for us today. We actually are covered versus Bazaar, which I like to see. And then we have 4 mana if not. Okay, Mana Crypt and Wasteland and Trinisphere. Boundary Inspector, that's great. It means we're gonna kick their ass with a Dreadnought. All right, cool. Let's just go Dreadnought, Stifle, Merchant for Ancestral. Oh, we don't have a basic to fetch. I guess we... no basic is kind of annoying. Can we go Renin 6, Stifle? No. We can't. I guess I'd like to play Renin 6 on this turn, but then we don't have any good follow-up. So I guess we could theoretically not cast Merchant Scroll and just play Fetch Land, or we could strip mine their Wasteland. Maybe strip mine their Wasteland is best. I don't like that. I kind of want to go... Well, I guess we're never going to be able to block and protect our Wrenn anyways. I'm trying to think if there's like any way we can play this in a manner that makes more sense. I guess it's probably fine if we just get our land wastelanded and get an Ancestral. That's probably fine. Okay, I'm down. Do I need to... Oh, what the heck is this mana symbol? Why is it so small? Ah, the font is so small. What is going on? Why is the font so small? Why is the font like this? I don't know if I can handle this, chat. I got hit with the XD in chat, which is fair. Oh god, everything costs nothing for them. I am gonna hope that this 12-12 here is good enough to beat them. This font thing is yeah, it's a little weird, but it's okay. If we're gonna... Oh, they're gonna play a 1-mana Nettle... Uh-oh, how big is that thing? 5? Uh-oh. 3, 6. Oh my god, they can block and everything is good. Damn. Well, that's not good. I mean, we're gonna do it, so do it. Yup. Maybe we should have played a land and bluffed Lightning Bolt. I am gonna... No, they can equip. All right, I think I'm just gonna go for the Ancestral. Seeing as they can equip in Wasteland. We might lose this game, actually. If I could have played Wrenn and 6 this turn and killed Revoker, then maybe that would have been better. But the Sphere is stopping me from doing so. Huh. That's kind of problematic, actually. We might lose this game for sure. Maybe I can't actually attack with Dreadnought there. Maybe I made a mistake. Like, waiting isn't great because it means they can play any spell they want, but... Oh, they're just going to go not Wasteland me. All right, I'm in. Okay. Okay, yeah, these... Stifle. Yeah, I'm not sure we're winning this game. We don't really have time. Because I can't cast this Uro because of this Sphere. Wow, we're going to lose this game. Okay, so I should not have attacked. I kind of thought we would be fine by attacking, but I was wrong. I was very wrong. Oh, they hit another Wasteland? All right, so now we're definitely dead. I guess I can stifle that. I attacked with it, and they traded their board, which seems like it's actually bad. I made a mistake. I should probably have held back. I didn't really think I was supposed to hold back, but apparently I was. I can't play this Uro to survive. This is unfortunate. They didn't attack with their Ginger Brute. A shame. Okay, so yeah, I was actually supposed to not attack with the Dreadnought. I thought that was a winning play, but it was never a winning play. Yo, what's up? Legacy players, we're playing some Legacy tonight, except in Vintage. The best kind of Legacy. No, I'm kidding. Don't leave. We ported Rug, Stiflenought. And that's what we're doing right now. We're gonna get rid of this Delve stuff and the spells that I don't like. And that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, so I misplayed that game pretty badly. I guess oh, okay. One Nettle Cyst better than a Dreadnought. Confirmed. This hand is like kind of garbo, but I kind of like it too. It's got a lot of mana. Oh, my chat didn't actually go through. Man, yeah, Magic. This is kind of the thing that I expected to happen if Magic Online makes a major matchmaking code change. Like, it looks like a lot of things are broken. Not having any basics in our deck is also not ideal. Yeah, Ancient Tomb and Revoker. It's kind of annoying. They're gonna name Emerald or they're gonna name Deathrite Shaman. Maybe I should have put more removal in my deck. Okay. Oh, they didn't name Emerald because they have their own Emerald. All right. Ginger Brute can't attack through a Deathrite Shaman, though, so get that going for us. That means we can't cast our Iteration until we turn off their Revoker, but... Yeah, once again, I've been scammed into playing no basic lands. Basic lands are so broken in Vintage when 60% of decks play 4 Wastelands. Actually, that might be a lie. It might just be 60% of decks play Wastelands. All right, so I have dress downs for Sagas, Hokens, so I guess we'll just hold our dress downs here. Don't want to get our... I don't really think Stifle's any good against Saga, right? I can, like, stifle the search part of it, but doesn't the search part of it put the counter on, so they would just get it again next turn? Yeah, I mean, I can dress down at end step, but I think I need to... You draw a land, so... Dress down does not play super... Oh, that's a fucking draw. Dress down doesn't play super well with Deathrite Shaman, but I don't think it matters. Like, Deathrite Shaman is still, like, very, very broken. Really? I should have stifled the first trigger? Is that how it works? They don't just get the first trigger again next turn? I don't really know how Stifle works with Saga. You can tell me. I punted game 1. I shouldn't have attacked with my 12-12, and I did. Okay, chat is teaching me how Saga and Stifle work. If a Saga has a number of lore counters equal to or greater to its higher... I should have stifled the Saga then. Kind of crazy. I didn't think it worked like that. I figured Saga would go to the next chapter on the next time. Interesting. It still gets the counter. Okay, so that's what I'm missing here. Where the frick? I hit no lands on my expressive iteration. So that's bad. That was the worst possible outcome. I definitely think I'm supposed to expressive iteration there. Yeah, but I didn't think it would stop the... I mean, it doesn't really matter. I'm going to let them put a bunch of mana into... Oh, no, I'm not. I'm going to lose my 1 blue source and die. Awesome. Yeah, Revoker is on death, right? So my expressive iteration missing a land and me not having the ability to get a basic island is really bad for me here. Maybe I should have put a basic island in the deck. Seeing all these deck building errors is not ideal. What? Oh, they're going to make a thing and... Okay, sure. Oh, boy. Boy, oh, boy. If I don't hit a basic... if I don't hit a fetch land here, I'm probably going to lose this game. I mean, I guess that's good, but it's a little late. I'm probably dead here. I don't know. I got to hit my blue land. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I should have I don't know. I guess I should have stifled the Saga, but I didn't know at the time. Man. I mean, I'm still winning this game with a blue land, I guess. So that's that. Yeah, I mean... I don't know. We cast Expressive Iteration. What more can you really ask for? I was told this card was good. Why was I lied to? This is a Nettle Cyst? That would be the worst possible outcome. Oh, okay. I mean, if I hit a blue land, I can go dress down Dreadnought. So I'm still probably winning. I mean, I made a lot of misplays here, right? So it's kind of on me. I'm going to chump. I didn't really realize that that was the way Stifle worked with it. Oh my god. 6, 8, 9, 12. I die. Huh. Okay. I mean, I guess we lose. I don't think we should have lost this match. I think this is probably a strong matchup for us, but I played really badly in both games, so unfortunate. Okay, let's try this again, but better. Yeah, but making mana is like the least useful part of Saga, right? We're for YouTube, we're still talking about how Saga interacts with Stifle. No, you can't ever stifle the counter. The counter is always getting put on it. The trigger that goes on the stack is because the counter got put on it. So, I mean, this hand is good. We can cast Expressive Iteration, I guess, on turn. I kind of want to cast it on turn 2. Yeah, I'm going to play just an Emeralding Pass. I don't want to show them Lotus. Wasteland? No, no, no. No, no, no. Yes, I get that we can do one Stifle to prevent constructs. I do understand that one. I did not believe that was the case until I just looked it up, until chat told me and I looked it up. So why wouldn't it trigger again? Because you have a lore counter. Why would you not move to the next lore counter? I don't understand why you think it wouldn't trigger again. You could definitely be right, but I just don't understand. So help a guy out. Interesting. Do we want to actually take... Oh, what do we take off of this? This was a good Expressive Iteration. Because I can actually go Uro. But I lose my Deathrite Shaman. It's going to be really hard for me to Wait, do I have enough blue mana to stifle the Uro? I do. Ooh. Let's do it. This is what we're here for, right? Isn't the reason it gets sacrificed with Blood Moon because it has no Saga counters on it? Man, it's complicated. If you stifle Chapter 2, it doesn't gain... Cool. Stifle Uro! Solid uses of Black Lotus so far today. No! Oh, they're playing Squee. All right, I'm glad we have a Wasteland. Actually, drawing this Tropical Island means we can escape Uro later, so that's pretty strong. It sacks the Blood Moon because it has no chapters and at least a lore. Shouldn't have a lore counter, though. Chat is confusing me. We'll watch the video after. Oh, do I want to? Oh, I should probably have. Maybe not. All right, so I can Wasteland your Bazaar, and I have to escape 5 cards. So I need to. Oh, I should definitely have misstepped my Road Walla, so I could have escaped my Uro. That was a mistake. But now I can misstep a Noxious Revival, so that's good. No, no, no. Sorry. You have another force. Oh my god, they have 3 Noxious Revivals. All right. Well. All right. Fair enough. I've been got. Jeez, man. Squee is something else. Callum, can you tell me how Stifle works with Urza Saga? Chat's confusing me. Okay. Let's get this guy out of the yad. Gonna resolve this time. It's gonna be pretty hard for them to beat an Uro anyways. I don't really think they can beat a resolved Uro. No, like, what happens when we stifle each part of a saga? Ooh, no, I lost my wasteland for my Ren. That's unfortunate. Should I stifle this bazaar? Kind of want to. No. Bad. I can't wait for the YouTube comments on this video. I'm going to get so many lessons. Actually, let's attack with Uro first. Oh, wait, I should have shot this thing with a Ren and 6 first. Yeah, you know, a little here, a little there. Saga doesn't get whatever ability you stifle ever, but it keeps going up in counters, unless it's at 3, which case it will die. Okay, so if you stifle it on 1, that's bad. Unless you want to stop them from making mana. So you really want to be stifling on 2 if you don't want constructs, and 3 if you don't want a tutor. Okay, cool. Pew! Okay, dope. Awesome. Yeah, I didn't think it worked that way, but then when I read the rules and I saw that it said the counter gets put on and then the ability happens, the ability is happening because of the counter, that's when I understood better. All right, Master of Death in the yard. Okay, thank you, chat. I appreciate the help, as always. I'm so sad that we lost game 1, because I feel like if I was just good at Magic, it would be fine. Or round 1, I should say. But can't always be good at Magic, right? Can I cast this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sure. Whee! Cool. I had already played a land that turn. I had already played Strand for turn, so I couldn't. Okay, so this is good to get a game 1 against Squee. We do have some nice tools against Squee, though, so we're going to bring in Ley Lines and Tabernacles and Beseju. And then what else? Oh, I put it in with Uro? Okay, then you're right. I should have played Flooded Strand and sacked it. Did not notice. Did not notice. All right, Delve spells out. Oko out. Force isn't actually very good here, is it? Force out? 4 forces and 1 Flusterstorm in? Dress down's not very good here either, but... Imagine we dress down, put a Phyrexian Dreadnought in play, and they respond with the Dreadnought on the stack and vigor my Leyline and my dress down. Good God. Please no. Oh God, I can't keep this hand, right? I want to keep this hand, but I can't keep this hand. If this was a fetch land or a blue-green land or a black land. All right. 2 waste. All right, this is good enough. This is many. Is that too many answers? Whatever. It's fine. I guess this hand is going to have a problem with too many hollow ones or like a fast vine draw, but I'm pretty much never putting back Wasteland against Squee. Like, basically, the whole game revolves around you making sure your opponent can't have an active Bazaar of Baghdad. How many hollow ones? 1 hollow one? 2 hollow ones. All right, so we probably lose unless we draw Tabernacle. I guess we could maybe get a Dreadnought. I still have to Wasteland, though. I don't know if I have enough time to actually Wasteland here. We might have to draw a Moxen. But I really can't give them another Bizarre activation if I hope to... Okay. The fact that it's not lethal is good. Oh, no. Now if I play a Deathrite... I guess taking a Deathrite's fine. I guess the problem is if I play Deathrite, if they have a counter, I lose. Oh, well. Oh, I guess this Dreadnought's going to be a turn too late no matter what I do, right? I think I played this game poorly as well. Maybe I'm supposed to mulligan this hand. I can't. There's no way in heck I'm supposed to mulligan this many Wastelands against this deck. They should probably hold open this Wasteland so that they can't get Tabernacled. We'll see what happens. They did. Nice. So now we actually could get a Dreadnought in play. Assuming our dress down resolves. All right. I guess they could have a Vigor as well, right? But if they have actual factual nothing, oh, any actual factual nothings? Sweet. Oh no, do you have a Vigor? Oh, they have a Vigor. Never mind, we dead. All right. Man, playing against Squee hurts the soul. Yo, what's up, Roma? I don't really think so. Like, resolving an Uro wins, so I don't really believe that. I don't really agree with that statement. I mean, I could see maybe we have to play Force of Will because of Vigor. I buy. I really don't want to. I think Force of Will is like actively quite bad against my opponent's deck, especially because they have like negations to protect it because they're always using it on my turn, right? God, how do we have so many hollow ones? Why are you like this? Okay. Let's start by going to the next turn. Uro. Okay. Oh. Man. I don't know. I want to use Boseiju on their Bizarre or their Hollow one, but I don't really have enough lands to do that. What is the play? So I have Boseiju on Hollow one. I have Boseiju on Bizarre. I have Wrenn and 6 to kill a Rootwalla. I am probably going to get whatever I play this turn countered. For whatever that's worth. Could cast Expressive Iteration. I mean, it's technically an option. I just don't know if it's a really good one. Like, if they then have a Force or a Vigor, then we are in a rough spot, right? Maybe we should have kept Forces in, I guess. Maybe we needed them. Maybe bad boarding. I kind of needed them not to have 6 free power through Leyline. Not great for Justin. I don't know. I'm like almost incentivized to cast Expressive Iteration. I guess we buy time if we just cast Wrenn and 6, right? And it's not a bad failsafe. Yeah, I kind of agree. Uro will make Boseiju cost 1 less. For whatever that's worth. Expressive Iteration and hit tab. I'm not that good at this game. All right, so this still buys us a whole turn of Hollow 1 damage, so I'm not sure that's bad. I do think my opponent probably has a million counterspells in their hand, though, so I'm pretty scared for the future of our game here. Well, if they don't activate Bazaar because of Leyline, it puts us in a reasonable spot, right? So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to play Uro, and then with Uro on the stack, Boseiju the Bazaar. Not on the stack, in play, with the triggers on the stack. Kind of a little wild, but... So yeah, I don't think they'll counter this. They will. All right, cool. So I'm going to draw... This also buys me like half a turn as well, just the life gain. Leyline of the Void. Getting Vigored. Okay. I'm going to Boseiju your Bazaar Baghdad while my Leyline is still in play. Man, reducing the cost of Boseiju, though. Kind of nice. Maybe they just have second Bazaar. Okay, Flusterstorm's not a bad draw at all. Let's see what happens here. They have a second Bazaar. Now they have a Wasteland. Are they going to Wasteland? They are going to Wasteland to try to keep me off Uro. I actually can't cast Uro anymore because I don't have any Tropicals left. True statement. Ooh. Gonna have to draw a Deathrite Shaman or a Black Lotus. All right, well. Gonna play these two lands and try to get a Deathrite Shaman. So I'm gonna try to see if I can get a Tabernacle. Oh, Ren. True. I think it's better to get Deathrite Shaman. And I'll put the Dreadnought in my hand. Deathrite Shaman blocks too, so that's good. I guess we get Furied really badly here. Didn't really think about that. Oh, they drew a second Bazaar? That's nuts. That's so good. Okay. I can't believe they drew second Bazaar naturally. Yeah, I'm super afraid. I think what I'm trying to do here is go for Uro with Flusterstorm backup. I think it's much better for us. Oh, yeah, whatever. Okay, Uro. They have to have exactly Force of Will, which they do have exactly Force of Will, but we have Flusterstorm, which is kind of why I brought it in. All right, so now we have a thing bigger than their board, and we're gaining 3 life and drawing a card, so... My opponent had exactly everything they could have ever asked for in life. It's hard to have better stuff than what they have had, so... I do think I probably have misboarded in this game, though. I probably am supposed to still play Force of Will. I thought maybe it would be bad, but it doesn't look like that's the case. They're just coming in? Oh, they must have Fury? I would just escape again, though. That's fine. Nah, this is fine. I'm just super winning from here. Oh, I don't have enough. Oh, I don't have enough. Oh, no, Fury kills my Deathrite, too. All right, it's fine. They don't have any things left in their hand. It's fine, it's fine. Okay, it's fine. Everything is fine. Everything is okay. They do have 2 squeeze. Oh, I'm glad you could stop in. Come on, give me a... Where? Why are these expressive iterations been so annoying? 2 twos is not much. 2 12-12s is not much better than 1 12-12 because of force of vigor. I'm thinking about maybe playing Leyline. That's probably not better. I guess I get to stifle the Bazaar, so it's probably fine. I was like, we have 2 Tabernacles in our deck. I was really hoping to use them, to be honest. I guess we could also play Uro here. Well, now I can't play Uro here. I don't have the right mana anymore. Okay, I got Dreadnoughts. I guess this is lethal. So that's good. No. I wish I had played this so much better. It's fine. It's fine. We're moving forward. Yeah, go Stiflenought. I actually think we should be 2-0. This deck seems reasonable. Okay, here we go. Rematch versus Squee. Let's see what we can do. We've got a Wasteland, so we're keeping. Yo, what's up, blue, 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 blue? Oh, man. Hope everybody's having a good week. Yeah, I have videos all the way through Friday. There is a challenge on Saturday and a PTQ on Sunday. Or RCQ on Sunday. I am not sure right now if I will be able to stream either. This really depends on where I am in terms of moving apartments. I'm hoping I will be able to stream both the RCQ and the challenge, but I don't want to jinx it. And then, yeah, videos are all uploaded for a couple days. New one came out today, and then the Saga video came out on Monday, which I was really happy about. All right, so my opponent has Bizarre, Force, Noxious, Vengevine. Okay. They had to mulligan quite a lot, including a Powder, and we have a Wasteland. So we actually have Wasteland, and then we have Force for Revival, depending on what they choose to do here. Because they do have Vigor for our Dreadnought. So they pitch Vigor, and they pitch Vine, and they pitched Rootwalla. God, are they going to be able to bring back Vengevine? Did they hit a hollow one? Okay, they didn't hit a hollow one. So they have a Revival and 2 unknowns. So I am just going to Wasteland the Bizarre and Force the Noxious. I think that's the best way we can go about this. I could have maybe cast Iteration and tried to find a blue card, but it feels like a bad value when I'm using my Wasteland. They hit blue card Force? Yo, how is this deck real? All right, well, they get a Bizarre and they get to activate. They're not going to be able to... We get to Wasteland them again, so it's probably not a big deal, but... Okay. We had the double Wasteland, which apparently double Wasteland Force was necessary. What are they going to hit off of this Bizarre activation? They hit another Rootwalla, and they had a Noxious Revival. Okay, all right. So they're out of cards. They have 0 cards left, which is good for us. If we hit a Dress Down, we can play our whole army. Treasure Cruise. Okay, I'm down. I'm down. Do I want to keep for a Renin 6? I don't think so. I think I want to just keep my active island mana. Okay, we have the dress down now. So next turn we can go 2 Dreadnoughts. This deck feels like reasonable. I've played worse. I'd like to draw a blue card for force if I can. Beautiful. Dreadnought. Dreadnought. Lethal Dreadnoughts. God, this is fun. I'm having a good time. Well, all right. Okay. Damn. We keep picking up game 1s versus Squee. All right. Ley lines. All right. So maybe we will fix our sideboarding this time, where we want to keep our forces and we want to bring in Fluster. How do we do that? Is that remotely possible? I don't know if we can do that. Like, we kind of want to keep Mental Misstep for Noxious Survival because that's our main game plan. Like, we can take out all of the grindy cards and just hope everything works. Maybe that's fine then. Just take out every card that grinds. Do we have enough blue cards if we do this? Not really. I guess it's fine. Yeah, it's not the way. I played worse. All right, I just took out every card that grinds. Is that a good play? We'll have to find out together. This hand is probably a mulligan because it doesn't have a ley line or a tabernacle or a wasteland. This hand has triple wasteland ancestral force. Okay, I'll try it. We're gonna definitely force a hollow one. Double master. Okay. They pitched a Noxious Revival too. The key to being Squee is having wastelands in your deck. That's just kind of the end all be all. Do you have a second one? No, you have a... Okay, well, I'm going to force this. You have a force? You have a force? Okay, all right. I see you, opponent. Gets to bring back 2 Master of Deaths. That's why you keep in Misstep. All right. They got a Root Walla, 2 Master, 2 Unknowns in hand. I've got... Ooh, that's a good draw. Another one. I probably should have played that before Wastelanding in case they play a Noxious and I can Ancestral for Ancestral for Misstep. All right, I'm going to do this before their upkeep. I'm going to draw. Okay, yeah, sure. Do you have another Bazaar? They have another Bazaar. All right, okay. Wow. This Squee deck is pretty crazy, huh? Chalice on 0. Interesting keep-in. All right, well, I'm going to kill their Bazaar again. They couldn't have a third Bazaar, right? Ooh, do they have a basic mountain? Oh, that would be pretty sweet. That's the Andy Montolio tech right there. I like that tech. I think basic mountain in the sideboard is quite good. All right, Wasteland exposes your Root Walla to the dangers of the church. I think that's fine. I don't really think I'm going to kill the Root Walla with the Tabernacle right now. Kind of want to build my mana so that in case I draw Uro, I can cast it. Dreadnought. Hey, I have to just be careful. Make sure I can Flusterstorm a Noxious. I guess a Vigor is... What the... This is a little bit too many Volcanic Islands. I have to admit. We are Wasteland proof. Maybe I should kill this Root Wall before they... Oh, they found a third Bazaar? Why is this happening to me? All right. I mean, I guess we're gonna die. Hopefully it's like 3 hollow ones and I can just play a tabernacle. Yeah, I mean, I usually board out Sanctuary in this matchup, so... Like, I boarded out all the instants and sorceries and stuff, right? Alright, well, now we're gonna go lizard hunting. Oh, are we gonna go lizard hunting? Man. That's actually a tough choice. We drew the Wasteland for their 3rd tabernacle. I think we're gonna kill the Bazaar. So we drew 4 Wastelands this game and bottomed 1, right? All right, I kind of have to hope they don't have their own Wasteland here to protect from Tabernacle. All right, they didn't have it. I drew another Wasteland. All right, get these lizards off my table. What a game of Magic the Gathering. It's unbelievable that my opponent can come back from this and still be functioning. This deck is so crazy. I swear whenever I play against Squee, it's like the biggest poster child for, hey, play this deck. Look how good this deck is, you know? Whenever I play Squee, it never looks anything like this. So it's nuts. The game continues, of course. I actually... Oh, no. Okay, yeah. Well, I'm actually out of fetchable targets because one is going to get my Underground Sea and one is going to get my second Tropical Island. So I don't have any more fetches. I did take out all of my cantrips, so this is kind of on me. It's kind of my fault that we are not going anywhere. But my opponent's going to put a Root Wall in play, but it will die to this Tabernacle, so... Well, I mean, I cut like 10 grindy cards, right? So... All right, I will fetch the Underground Sea, because that's less important than the... less important than the Tropical. My opponent has all 4 Furies gone. 3 are in exile from a powder, and 1 is in exile. 1 is in the graveyard. So my Deathrite gets to live. I don't really think it matters that we can't grind because my opponent can't play Magic. So they have 1 Bazaar left in their deck. Oh my god, they have 0 Bazaars left in their deck. All right, fair. It's okay. We will Wasteland their 4th Bazaar, and then the game will be over. I think they are not allowed to play this Bazaar until they have a Wasteland. Well, a Wasteland doesn't really help them, does it? Well, maybe yeah, I think they have to have a Wasteland before they play this Bazaar. They do have, what, another Noxious? Oh, if we count their Noxious from this time. Yeah, sure. All right, I'm going to leave this Deathrite. I drew another fetch. We're going to leave this Deathrite open forever so they can't cast Noxious. Maybe we can draw a Brainstorm. Did I cut Brainstorm? I don't think I cut Brainstorm, right? Oh, boy. So they can Wasteland the Tabernacle and then pitch Root Wallas to hand size. That can still happen because they're discarding like 3 Squeeze a turn. I guess I have Flusterstorm for... I was going to say, maybe I should eat creatures. They could bring back their Vengevines. Maybe I should be eating creatures and just have Flusterstorm for the Noxious. That would not be good for me if my opponent had 2 Noxious, which I guess is technically capable of happening. What would I be eating? I could eat the Bazaar. I could eat the Vengevine. How many creatures do they even have left? They have 1 red Root Walla and 2... Okay. So now... Okay. So I might have to eat this vine. Yeah, I'm going to eat this vine. Because if they play 2 Root Wallas on end step. On cleanup, I mean. I still have Fluster for Noxious, so that's fine. Yeah, here come Rootwalla. A Rootwalla. A Singleton Rootwalla. Okay. I mean... Yeah, I guess we can do that. My Tabernacle is gone because they wastelanded at that turn, so I do care, yeah. This probably just gets negated, and I probably won't Flusterstorm over it, so... Yeah, I'm not going to Flusterstorm that, because the only thing that matters is if my opponent gets a Bazaar back. Why? Because this deck originally had 4 Expressive Iteration. And also because Underground Sea counts as a Deathrite Shaman. So we have 3 ones that cast Deathrite and 3 ones that don't cast Deathrite. I mean, I could see maybe we go to 2 Volcanics because we cut 2 Expressive Iterations from the deck. It's possible. I remember I took an existing list and I made changes and maybe didn't adjust the mana base 100% correctly. Though 3 Volcanics, this is the mana base from Yuta's list. So Yuta also plays 2 Tropical, 1 Underground. Not sure. But yeah, we do need to get blue, blue, green, green. So it's probably likely we're supposed to play 3 Tropical, 2 Volcanic. I would agree with that. That is a reasonable point. Okay, I'm gonna keep doing this. Another one. We've drawn 0 Dress Down, 0 Stifle, so we've had no chance to deploy the knots. They probably should just wasteland our Tropical. I don't know if they know that. Or maybe our Underground Sea. I guess they're trying to play around another Tabernacle, but I can just block with this at some point. Unless they have a Gaia's Cradle in their deck, I guess. I drew the Brainstorm. Let's go. I can finally get rid of these. Wait, maybe I don't get rid of those. This is going to get countered. Do I actually Flusterstorm it, though? I guess I have a... I guess I'm not losing right now. Like, I don't think I don't think this is the card that beats me. So I think it's correct to just let it go. I probably will fetch to play around... to get rid of that other land. And again, I'm going to keep eating these Bazaars so that it's harder for them to draw Noxious. Well, once I eat the 4th Bazaar, then we're home sailing, right? Then they can't actually play cards for the rest of the game. Unless they have a Gaia's Cradle and start pumping the Rootwalla. I forgot we resolved a Leyline. All right, they drew the Noxious. But unfortunately for them, we have the Fluster. I guess they can counter one part of it and then pay for the other. Oh, I should probably have forced first. I made a mistake. I sure hope I don't lose because of it. I have a force, I guess. Yeah, I should have forced first, though. All right, we didn't end up losing because of it. I guess they could have their 4th Noxious. Oh, they don't have their 4th Noxious. Okay, so I misplayed that there. Could have been really bad for me, but we got there. That was a hell of a game of Magic. Wow. Okay, here we go. Round 4 now of this Vintage League with Stiflenought. I am on the play. Yeah. It's not the best use of magic cards, but it's definitely... I mean, I'm going to die to an actual, you know, a Tinker player, but they might play Bazaar here. Okay, all right. Well, if we're playing a fair game of Magic, I feel like we have a very strong position. If my opponent is playing an unfair game of Magic, we're probably gonna die. But, you know, maybe they go Bazaar Baghdad here. I wish I could eat a creature, but I don't think there was a way I could have made this turn with getting a... Yeah, there's no way I can play Deathrite Shaman, Red and 6, and have a green land, right? Like, theoretically, if my opponent is on Bazaar, the best thing I could do is wasteland their Bazaar and eat their Dredger. If they were Dredge, per se. But I don't think there was any way I could have done that. My opponent's 10 the tank. That might be good for us. If they're on Oops All spells and we get to pass the turn, we can then hold open Deathrite Shaman activation. Okay, Beseiju. That sounds like a fair deck. Is it a fair deck? Is it Bug? Am I getting Abrupt Decay? I'm getting Collector Oofed. Interesting. I'm down. Let's play a fair game of Magic. I'm going to Wasteland you. All right, so my Red and 6 survives for a pretty long time against this Collector Oof. My hand is currently 5 lands. Just play basics or fetches. Dress down. I don't really think I need to deal with damage. I think I'd rather eat from their yard, so... I'm probably cycling this dress down. Maybe I'm not, because that would give them a black mana. I guess this Red and 6 isn't living for that much longer. I do need to draw cards that do things. I wish I had some Stifles. That would have helped. Hmm. 19 is a lot of lands. I do understand that. And I guess we are plussing our Ren, so we're always getting a fetch back. What is this? Is it a Time Walk? Loam? All right, I think I'm going to eat God. I'm going to eat a land, and then we'll eat Loam later. Well, now I can't dress down. I guess I can dress down in main. Don't really want to dress down in main. Man. I have to fetch a black source, right? Yeah. So I can't even wasteland them this turn? Wow, this went so badly for me. I was not prepared for the life from the loam. All right. I guess I will probably just down here just to cycle. Well, this Treasure Cruise looks garbage. I'm glad we're cutting it from our deck. Loam is so bad for us. I might leave that in my yard. Okay. All right, so I can still execute a wasteland and grab a wasteland. It's just my opponent has 2 fetches. I was so happy about playing this fair matchup, and then my opponent just slammed one on me. Uh-huh. Yup. Oko. Crap. Everything is going badly. Everything is going badly. Oh, that is such a bad draw. It's crazy. It's crazy how bad of a draw that is. I should have actually probably left that for my turn for the... I mean, it's just Stifle's going to be so bad. Oh, no! Why? Everything is so bad. I don't know. This game went really, really poorly. All right, well, the good news is we have a lot of mana, or we have mana, I guess I should say. Maybe we don't have a lot of mana. If they use their Narset again, then we get to Trues. So that's nice. We don't have any Pyro in the main, so an opposing Oko is a problem against our Uros and our Dreadnoughts. It's not a good thing for us. It's definitely not good. In fact, it's quite bad. I'm pretty sure we're going to lose this game. I just did not expect to get loamed. Loamed? Yup. All right. Everything is really... Come on, man. All right, I'm going to concede. This is not worth playing out. We are very dead from here. Wow. All right, so Bug with Loam. Interesting. We're going to bring in Pyroblast for Oko, and... Do we want Flusterstorm? Not really. Don't we want? Theoretically, our cards are pretty good. Maybe our Dreadnought's not very good. But we don't really have very many threats, so I'm not sure we can really cut a Dreadnought. Like, a Wasteland Stifle plan does sometimes work against the opponent, though I guess we don't have a Bolt for their Deathrite Shaman. This could be annoying. I'm surprised to lose with the turn 1 Deathrite Wren against Bug. I would take that hand most of the time. I don't know. I don't know if it matters. Like, I kind of want to keep Cruise because in a longer game it should be good. Like, the only reason it wasn't good is because they had Narset and we couldn't attack Narset. Yeah, we did draw like lands after we ran in 6 our land every turn as well. That's true. That is definitely true. I disagree. Considering we can't beat Oko, I'm definitely not boarding out Force of Will. This is 2022. You don't actually board out Force of Will against fair vintage decks. I don't really agree with that. But that's kind of par for the course for me and hashtag. So a lot of classic heuristics need to be reevaluated. In the era, I guess I shouldn't F6 in case they have a misstep here. Sure hope they don't have their own Deathrite after all this. Are we really going... We're going to force it? Okay. I mean, I'm not fighting over a Deathray Shaman. I might force their Deathray Shaman, to be fair. Ah, I see why. They're on a mana denial plan, and they wanted it to succeed. I have a fetch, though. So, what now? Opponent. I still think I need to force their Deathray if they have one. So, I guess, come on, man. How are we gonna play Stifle and immediately my opponent is going to probe me? Good lord. Okay, fair enough. You got it. Jeez. Well, considering considering the first play of the game was Deathray Shaman, mental misstep, I think we can conclude we are not currently playing Legacy. Yeah. Snow-covered forest. What a world we live in. Yep. I'm literally never going to be able to stifle this fetch land because my opponent probed me. I'm also never going to draw another land after drawing only lands last game. Boy, oh boy. Yeah, I did play that format. It's my best Legacy finish is that format, so. Cool. I got a land. I like land. I'm sure this is going to get wasteland. I guess I have a stifle for it. Was Misstep gone? Maybe. Oh, Probe. Probe was the card that was in the Deathray deck for Grand Prix Seattle. I think it had Probe and Deathray Shaman in a Delver deck. I don't know. What I recommend, Nonus, is that you play a deck that you are going to get some amount of previous knowledge is going to help you. So when people ask that question, I normally ask a follow-up question of what do you play in other formats? What decks do you play in other formats? And then we'll try to find you a deck that is either similar playstyle or similar heuristics that will let you get off on a solid footing. Maybe I'm not. I kind of just want to play that. So I can wasteland this and then stifle, but it just feels like a huge waste. So, get it. Just feels like not a good play. Maybe I'm wrong though. If my opponent didn't know about Stifle, I'm sure we would have gotten this Verdant Catacombs, and this game would have been a lot easier. But the Gataxian Probe, what did I say? I hope I said probe. Whatever. If they had not probed us, I feel like we would have won this game a lot easier, but now I'm kind of in this holding pattern. I guess I haven't drawn a lot of lands either, Besiege you, huh? So they're going to play what, Collector Roof? I don't really care about Collector Roof. Oh, they have Loam. Good lord. So we're just going to lose to Loam again? I mean, I guess we just let it happen, right? It's just a wasteland. I don't really want them to have a wasteland. Limited? Interesting. Yeah, it's totally a deck a format that's pretty accessible on Magic Online. I would try Hogak probably, or an Aggro Shops deck. One of those two. I don't know which one's cheaper. Probably Aggro Shops because Hogak has Vigors. If you already have Vigors, then I would probably say Hogak, but Aggro Shops is a little underpowered in the format at the moment. Am I supposed to force this? I can't. I can't be supposed to force this. I'm gonna lose this game. I don't know what to do. Why are we playing against Life from the Loam? What is going on? Should I wasteland this? I don't think that makes sense either. I kind of want to draw a land and play an Uro or something. I don't know. I might just try to sneak a Dreadnought and hope it works. I don't really see our future in land deathing. I guess if I get Flusterstormed, it's really bad for me, but I'm not really sure. We're kind of going to get Wasteland locked out of this game, right? So maybe we should force the issue. Maybe I should have done this last turn, to be honest. I didn't feel pressured to do it until they hit loam. I mean, we have good answers for all non-decay answers, right? Like if they have an Oko or Vigor or Abrupt Decay, or sorry, not Abrupt Decay, exactly not Abrupt Decay, or a, I should not have gotten our green source. Holy hell, that was a terrible play. What is the card called? Assassin's Trophy. We have forces. They can't, I guess they could fluster us. We're kind of representing that we drew another stifle, but we don't actually have another stifle. So I like the way I think I was supposed to fetch, but I don't think I was supposed to fetch for a tropical. I might have been supposed to fetch for a sea or a Volk. Or we're gonna get really punished again for not having 3 tropicals in our deck. It's a pretty big deck building mistake. Quite a large deck building mistake. Yeah, I don't have it. I don't have another stifle. I tried. Ooh, me once. Good lord, they had Assassin's Trophy and they left in Vigor? I don't know about leaving in Vigor versus us, but I don't know. Oh, they have a fluster? Oh my lord. Everything is going bad. All right, we're gonna force this other Vigor and just ride. Okay, I have a 12-12. Please do your best. I'm not paying for this. All right, I have an answer for Oko, but they can wasteland me first, so I don't really have an answer for Oko. Yeah, I mean, if they Oko, I'll probably just concede. Life from the loam feels bad, man. Don't know what to do about that. So they can just, yeah, waste my volcanic and then Oko my knot, and I die. Not much to say. Yup. Got an Oko as your last card? Come on, man. What is this nonsense? Fetchland? Oh. What am I supposed to do? I'm dead. Oh, boy. I mean, I feel like maybe I misplayed the early part of the game. Maybe I was supposed to Wasteland plus Stifle. I don't know. Force the Loam maybe was probably better, but then I wouldn't have been able to resolve my Dreadnought and have it live. Yeah, I don't know. It's bad. I think I played badly. I'm not very used to this kind of matchup, so it's probably on me, but it feels real rough. Especially when we're the Pyroblast, Deathrite Shaman, Red and 6 deck to lose to Bug because, I mean, they had the right card, right? This is the card that lets them play Magic, so. Yeah. Fetch land for... All right. I'm going to concede. I think we can't really win from here. It's not really worth playing. That was gross. All right, here we go. 5th and final round. Oh, yeah, I guess that's true. They did have Waste there, Beseju and Loam it back. I don't know. We didn't have an answer for Loam, that's for sure. Yeah, but then you have to play Bug, and I don't know. I don't really want to play Bug. Yeah, so I unfortunately I have other stuff going on. I'm trying to move, so I'm packing up my entire house, and so yeah, this is the only league for the night. I'm hoping to. Oh God, Swamp Thoughtseize. Okay, I'm hoping to stream the challenge on Saturday and the RCQ on Sunday. That's the plan. But again, if I'm like in the middle of moving and don't have internet, then you know that's life sometimes. I assume they're going to take my Deathrite Shaman, seeing as that's my best card by a country mile. I was not prepared for Swamp Thoughtseize. Maybe we are playing a Legacy League. Did anyone check? We might be playing a Legacy League. This was pretty fun, though. I had a good time. I would play this again. Like, with the fixes that we already have, right? 1 Tropical, 1 Fluster, 1 less Volcanic, 1 less Delve Spell. I think, like, there were some serious deck building errors, for sure. Are we playing against, like, DPS, maybe? It's a good draw if we're playing against DPS. Oh, they probably should have Ancestral in my upkeep. Think it's better for us to keep Stifle than Dress Down? Unless they're on Doomsday. I'm going to fetch a drop, I guess. Sorry, yeah, DPS is Dark Petition Storm. A no Force of Will Storm deck. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Bloodstained Mire is very much a DPS card. I kind of wish we had Mystic Sanctuary. I guess Mystic Sanctuary is not very good here, but we have hit multiple islands very many times. Okay, now they have 2 fetches. That's bad. Man, that's a lot of lands. That's 4 lands for DPS. They haven't they didn't even resolve Ancestral. Oh no. Why is it happening again, chat? It's happening again. Uh-oh. No, you're not allowed to have a fetch land. Okay, you can have 1 fetch land. I'll allow it. Does this mean we die? Oh, it means we die. Well, we drew a Force of Will, which I can't be upset about. But I'm going to be a little upset about all the fetches we drew. I assume this gets them Tinker. If not, maybe like Dark Ritual to cast Dark Petition. I can't imagine we're going to win if they cast Tinker here. Yeah, that's bad. I can't play PBE for 7.5 because I do not have Honor 3. It's kind of what happens when you're a League of Legends player for 11 years. What? My opponent failed to find on their Tinker. Or wait, what did they? No, they got a Pearl off their Tinker by accident. Paid actor. Oh boy. All right, the game continues. Opponents being very enjoyable in chat. They said true. Should be happy that with what I have. I mean, I have nothing going for me as well. For whatever that's worth. I don't know. I probably shouldn't have fetched here in case we draw a Brainstorm, but I'm representing Force. All right. I mean, we could still lose this game because all we have. Maybe we should. I don't want to end up this dress down in case we draw like. Don't draw. Okay, that's a card. That card does something. We're gonna get in there. I probably would elk their Pearl if they hadn't already cast Tinker, to be honest with you. But now I'm gonna beat down. Get in there. Pew, 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 pew. I mean, I kind of think we're still not favored to win this game. Like, opponent casting Dark Ritual, Dark Petition probably wins them the game, right? Ancestral Tinker, probably not Tinker. Maybe Tinker load. Maybe doesn't. All right, show me your secrets, opponent. What do you got in their hand over there? Give me the secrets. No, they're gone. I'm not convinced we win this game, but maybe their hand is like a... Maybe their hand has some problems. Okay, so we're playing against DPS. I'm going to bring in Fluster. I don't know if you're supposed to bring in Pyro. It counters Ancestral Tinker Time Walk, right? But that's kind of it. Collect Roof looks good. Maybe you bring in Vigor and Besage. I don't really know. Do you bring in Leyline for Yogg? Probably not. Does opponent know we're on Stiflenought? Maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do we want to bring in Leyline? No, we have Deathray Shaman. We shouldn't need it. All right, I'm going to take out the grindy cards again. I do think we might want Vigor, though. Actually, I don't really know if Renin 6 is what we want to be doing. I think I'd rather have Expressive Iteration than Renin 6. I guess the question is, like, is Pyroblast good? And the answer is, I don't know. No one plays DPS. Let me go look. Is there a single DPS player in the last 90 days whose deck list I can look at? Man, no? Right, hold on and go to historical options. Vintage with Dark Petition in the deck. In the last, I don't know, year? How about a year? Cantrips, Ancestral, and Tinker, right? Achilles. Let's go to the Achilles list. That seems fine. Ancestral, Brainstorm, Probe, Mystical, Ponder, Preordain, Hercules, Time Walk, Twister, Tinkered. That's probably not good enough. Let's go with this. I'm hoping a Dreadnought is a good enough clock that we don't need any of the other nonsense. The hand doesn't function. Well, if we don't die on turn 1, I think this hand is fine. Even then, I guess I have a Vigor. Maybe I'm supposed to bottom dress down in this situation. I'm on the draw. Like, Vigor's not great against DPS by any means. Okay, you got it. Would you like Dress Down, Vigor, or Flusterstorm? Kind of depends on what's in their hand, right? Flusterstorm is probably the best card against their deck, but if they have, like, artifacts, maybe they'll take Vigor. No, okay. Well, now I don't have to choose holding up cards. I'm gonna act like I have a green card for Vigor. I'm just gonna, I'm just gonna act like I have a green card for Vigor and play my Deathray Shaman, and then that way I can get a 12/12 in play and maybe not die. Because I have nothing going for me. This is kind of the downside of playing all this Stiflenought nonsense, is that you don't have extra Fluster Storms. Like, most of these decks are playing 4 Fluster Storms in 75. You have 2 negations in the main. So you lose out on a lot of your combo hate stuff. All right, so I'm going to put a 12/12 in play, and then we're going to pray we don't die, which is a fun time. Highly recommend. Give me your Delta. I guess I could draw a green card. Or I could draw a fetch land too. That's a lot. I mean, I wanted to draw some fetch land because I did keep a 1-lander. I don't know if I wanted to draw 3 fetch lands, 4 fetch lands. I guess 3 fetch lands after bottoming a fetch land. How many are in this deck? What is this? Upkeep Mystical? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Dark Ritual? Is it a Dark Ritual? Oh, they're tanking. Tinker. Okay, well, we have a Vigor. We could beat Tinker. Unless they go for a Sphinx. I guess we attack do we make any progress versus Sphinx? We don't make any progress versus Sphinx. They're going for Tinker again, which, I mean, I applaud that kind of bravery into my shown Force of Vigor. But maybe they're going to go for like a Blightsteel or something. Nah, they went Citadel. Damn, that takes guts. I can't believe they did that. I don't recommend that, chat. I mean, typically DPS has a pretty low chance of failing, but I mean, we take what we're given here. I'm going to just Vigor that thing. Is Vigoring this actually better than holding open Fluster? I'm actually not sure Vigoring that is better than holding open Fluster, because you're attacking for 12 and you're taking most of their life total away. So I'm not actually sure. I might actually be wrong, and I'm supposed to just hold open Deathrite plus Fluster. Yeah, I actually dislike this play. I should not have done that. I mean, it was, you know, make my opponent concede, which is nice. But I think attacking, leaving them for 6 and having Fluster plus Deathrite. Actually, I would maybe just eat the like a mystical. I put them to 4. I don't know. Like, I don't know if like eating if 2 damage is better than holding for Yogwell for an important card. I'm not 100% sure there. That one's probably pretty close as well. No, I think this was probably wrong. It's because of the Fluster draw. If I hadn't drawn Fluster, I think it's probably closer. Interesting. Yeah, that was not, you know, that was not the best, but it happens. So we went 3-2 money back. I appreciate that. And I think that, I don't think these bug games were winnable. I do think I played them badly. I do think like a better player maybe had a better chance of winning those bug games, but the Life from the Loam was just completely brutal, and I don't think I played very well into it. And then this was Aggro Shops, which we did make our Aggro Shops matchup pretty bad with the way we built our deck, so that kind of makes sense. But again, I played not great. Maybe this could be, you know, even a 5-0 with like a strong pilot. So what are the changes? We made some changes. This is going to break everything. Please don't break everything. The changes we made in between rounds were, we put one Fluster in the main, and we switched a Volcanic for a Tropical, cutting a Treasure Cruise, which I think sounds pretty good. And then I would maybe consider getting more Vigors. I don't know. Like, Collector Roof is really for PO and that kind of stuff that's happening. So it makes sense to have Collector Roofs, but I also want to have Vigors. And I don't really think you're allowed to take out this. And I'm not sure how much of this. Like, I kind of want a lot of this. So not 100%. But I guess all of this comes in versus PO as well. So maybe these Collector Roofs can just be Vigors back like we had them originally in the deck list. I kind of like it. It seems reasonable. Let's open our chest. Pity chest. Survey says, any minks? Hexes? Nah, some shifting ceratopses. I've seen that scene play. All right, cool. This was fun. If you want to see more cool decks like this, make sure you check out my YouTube channel. What else? If you want to see a deck that you created played on my channel, you can just check out my Patreon. There'll be a link in the YouTube video or exclamation Patreon in chat. And you can get your deck played as well. New vintage videos Monday, Wednesday, Friday on my channel. Every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern. There will always be a new vintage video. See you then.